It's the Carolina Hockey Minute. Canes lose 4-6. I'm John with my friend Cole here on his couch as usual.
Let's end this podcast fast. There's only one good thing to say.
What's
Special
that?
teams.
And it had no bearing on the game at all.
Nope, we lost the game.
Got two special teams goals and
blew another 3-0 lead in Florida.
Yeah, and the thing is, last night against the Panthers, they had the decency to blow it late in the third period and earn a point. Tonight, they blew it so utterly, completely, and thoroughly in the second, they didn't even hang on to get a point.
They started good, scored, another goal.
It wasn't a dominant first period, but it was a first period where you took advantage of mistakes by Tampa and you got goals. What was it, 3-0? Is that what it was after the first?
It was 3-0 after the first. Then they answered back with 3 goals. Then we scored, and then they scored 2 more, and it was just...
Then they get the empty
netter, and Jake Gensel puts 2 in on us tonight, and going to walk out of here with that first star. And apart from the 100% PK and the 40% power play, there is virtually nothing worth talking about. That's good.
Special teams goals and a few 5-on-5 goals can't make up for defense that just looks as bad as we've seen it in recent memory.
The first 3 goals scored on Kochekov were like people with way too much space.
Defensive lapses that led to dangerous chances, not on Kochekov.
And Kochekov made plenty of super good saves, like fantastic saves off defensive failings.
And it's 3-3. You have a chance to win the period, win the game in the third. Svechnikov gives the Canes the lead, go 4-3. And you need Kochekov to be a good goalie for you down the stretch here.
Yeah, because that's when...
And the worst goals he allowed were the last 2 goals that he allowed.
Those last 2 goals that he allowed were both 5-hole, and one of them wasn't even a shot. He either fumbled it or he just didn't even play it.
Didn't even bother to play because it was just going to go in.
The sheer momentum of its existence carried it over the goal line through
the 5-hole. Wide open there.
It's like he was going to go for the poke check and then decided at the last second he didn't want to.
I'm glad you said that. I don't think he used the stick tonight, really, did he?
Not really. I mean, he did make that one save earlier that was great with the stick, but it's not like what we're talking about where he's active with the poke checks.
Right. Not sweeping poke checks or anything like that. Which is
what it looked like he wanted to do, and then he kind of took it back, and then by that time he had dropped the stick down in his hand and he couldn't get the proper coverage, and then there you go.
Are you more appalled by the play and goal or the defense tonight? Because to me it is the defense. It's the defense.
Jacob Slavin is out because of
he just didn't play the second half of a back-to-back here. Healthy scratch technically.
Healthy scratch. He could have played. He did no need to.
Wasn't because of anything he sustained yesterday. So that's good. You're without Martin tonight and you're without Jarvis.
And apparently without those 3.
The lines get jumbled as we go deeper in this game.
Second period, we get a bunch of line jumbles up and down. Svechnikov gets taken off the top line. Blake gets brought up with Hall.
I'm not willing to say the changes didn't work, but the problem wasn't your forward play. Right. It was defense.
It was the defense. It was not there tonight.
You can change the lines all you want, but if you're going to play sloppy-ass defense, you're going to get beat unless you got Bussy in goal right now.
I think Doe, while he did get a goal, I think he made some bad plays. And he was down low with Gensel and let Gensel get the inside of him on that rebound, and he slapped it back 5 on Freddie.
Stankoven made that play, getting it in the dough on that goal.
He did, yeah. He knew better than to either put it back or flip it out, and he just tapped it up, and the dough was right there in the middle slot and put it in. And it was a great chance and a great play from both of them, but ultimately he had more defensive failings than he did offensive boons.
I think you said Stankoven might be our only guy over 50% in the faceoff circle tonight. We lost those.
Yeah, we lost those. I mean,
we lost a lot tonight, except a player. Nobody got hurt that we know of.
Yeah, that we're aware of yet.
Yeah.
Stankoven ended up at 50%, 6 for 12.
Okay.
Jankowski was at 55%, 6 for 11.
Gotcha.
But the real shockers are Jordan Stahl coming in at 39%, 7 for 18, and Sebastian 3 for 9 at 33%. Both of them. At one point after the first, they had Aho at 100%.
Okay.
So after the first period, Aho had not lost any, and then just like the rest of the team, it all just went to shit after the first.
Aho had a shorthanded rush opportunity that he went to pass to Jankowski tonight, and I did not approve that decision as bluntly as I can say it. Oh, man, for Aho, he had 2 goals in 2 straight games, but tonight
he ended up with one shot
for him.
Aho ended up with 1 shot on goal, 1 hit, 2 giveaways, and he's a -4 tonight.
We probably should shout out Jackson Blake, 10th goal of the year. That was one of the power play goals. Nice little
Also -4
milestone
tonight.
here. Yeah, well,
They tore that top line apart.
that's the problem. Anybody that I shout out for good offensive play, your defense was probably an issue tonight.
Except for Shane Gostisbehere,
Ghost.
who got another point tonight from an assist.
Uh-huh.
It's up to 23 assists now, which is far from the leader, but pretty good for him considering he was hurt for a while.
Really good per game average point-wise for him. Yeah, man. Blake -4 tonight. Holy cow.
Yeah, our top
I'm looking
line.
at this now, shredded, right? Aho -4.
Yeah, Hall -3.
You want to know why he got beat?
I think we only had,
Chatfield -3.
KK was one of our only positive players tonight.
KK, Jankowski.
Nikishin. That's it. KK, Jankowski, and Nikishin are our only positive players. Everybody else was 0 or minus.
I didn't love everything about Nikishin's game tonight either, so that leaves us with two players, Jankowski and KK, who might have had an okay game tonight.
And
maybe.
if you'd have told me coming into this game who were going to be your good players, I would have not guessed Jankowski and KK.
Yeah.
But,
1 out of 4 points here in Florida. That's what all this adds up to.
it does.
Better than 0?
1 out of 4 points doesn't tell the proper story. It's 2 3-goal leads blown.
Just blown.
Just blew. Yeah, I mean,
Against teams that are not at the top of the table.
and those are quick 3-goal leads too.
Mhm.
2 3-goal firsts.
That second period tonight, there were 2 goals scored within 48 seconds for Tampa in the first 2 minutes.
The second period, they took 2 shots, scored 2 goals, and then the third period, they took 2 shots and scored 2 goals.
Jeez.
That's how it was. And that's not acceptable on the defense. It's not acceptable on the goaltending. It's not acceptable at all.
That's the way it goes. The irony of it is Tampa's main strength is penalty kill. The Hurricanes excel with special teams tonight. Particularly early, Tampa Bay was just taking penalties, undisciplined, and it added up to nothing because when you don't play defense and you don't have timely goaltending, you're not going to win in this league. Jake Gensel, first star. James, second star. Gord, third star. One more game Tuesday versus Florida at home. Got to roll with Bussy in this one.
I would assume so. I can't imagine you're going to come out of this with 1 point and then go roll the dice on Freddie Anderson.
Yeah, you want that game. You don't want to go into Christmas on a 3-game losing streak here.
Especially considering that the 3 goals scored against Bussy in the last game were, what are you going to do?
We're not blaming him for any of those.
Nope.
And the last 2 on Kachekov tonight, you want him to have both. You should need him to have one.
Need him to have one. Should have had both. Need him to have one. Those are the goals that the Hurricanes need. Granted, tonight was one of our saddest defensive pairings.
We did hang him out to dry.
Hang him out to dry. He did his best.
It's all bad though.
He did his best, but it's all bad. And it was all bad. And then when the goalie starts to fail too, now you lose 6-4.
All right. It happens sometimes. For us to get 1 out of 4 points in Florida, not surprising, really. I mean, it's regular season. We're at the top of the standings. It's all good. But to lose Jarvis and to blow 2 3-goal leads, it's just shitty.
You didn't get a W and you lost your best goal scorer. So that's a really, 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 really terrible little road stint.
Positives tonight. Looking forward. Hopefully we get Martinook back. Maybe Slavin should be back on Tuesday. We need Jacob Slavin back badly. Because I've never seen us play this bad a defense with him in the lineup.
Nope, that's bad. Real bad.
Okay, it's an exception to the rule, though. We can probably count on him to bounce back soon. Anything else, my friend, until Tuesday?
Nothing I can say when polite company.
Yeah, a little bit of a garbage weekend here. 1 out of 4 points in Florida. Until next time, go Canes.